Hello students, today I will discuss about cytoplasm. So cytoplasm, this is an aqueous transparent substance inside the cell. So the transparent aqueous substance that are filled inside the cell, these are cytoplasm. Cytoplasm, it is present between the plasma membrane and the nucleus. So the area, the fluid that is filled between the nucleus and the plasma membrane is the cytoplasm. And this cytoplasm, we know that it is found in all living organisms, be it a prokaryotic cell or a eukaryotic cells. It is present in all living organisms. Now, it includes a variety of cell organelles and inclusions. So cell organelles are present inside this cytoplasm. It is present, these cell organelles are present, and along with that inclusions are also found. So what are inclusions? They are insoluble cellular wastage or the storage products. So inclusions are non-soluble cellular wastage or the storage products. Now there is another term, that is cytosol. You might have heard this term cytosol. We used it often with the cytoplasm. So what are cytosols? Cytosols are, if we are taking the cytoplasm and if we are removing the organelles, all these organelles, if we are deducting from the cytoplasm, that content, that part, that living part is known as cytosol. So the difference will be, the cytosol is the fluid material, and if I say cytoplasm, this includes the fluid material along with the organelles that are embedded in the cell, in the cytoplasm. So cytoplasm will include the fluid material and the organelles, and cytosol will include only the fluid, only the aqueous material. One more term that has been mentioned is the protoplasm. Now what is protoplasm? Cytoplasm along with nucleus, cytoplasm plus nucleus, together they constitute protoplasm. And if we see the differences between a protoplasm and a cytoplasm, we know that cytoplasm plus nucleus together they constitute protoplasm. So protoplasm, it will include cytoplasm plus nucleus of the cell. And if we say cytoplasm, it is a jelly substance between the nucleus and the cell membrane. Between the nucleus and the cell membrane, the fluid substance is the cytoplasm. It will include the organelles that are embedded here. Protoplasm, it includes the nucleus, but cytoplasm, it does not include the nucleus. So these two basic points, basic differences between protoplasm and cytoplasm. Now students, our cytoplasm, it is composed of almost 90% with water, and it also contains dissolved ions, salt, sugar, amino acid, fatty acid, so vitamins and dissolved gases. So all these are also found in the cytoplasm. They will contain water, almost 90%, and the remaining 10% are ions or salt or sugars or amino acid or dissolved gases. These are also found in the cytoplasm. Now one more term was mentioned, it's mentioned in your textbook, that is cytoplasmic streaming. So what is it? The movement of cytoplasm within the cell is called cytoplasmic streaming. So what happens? The cytoplasmic fluid, that it moves within the cell. it is not static, it moves inside the cell. And along with this, it also appeared that the organelles that are present, it also appeared to be moving. It also appeared to move the organelles. So cytoplasmic streaming, if we say, it is the movement of cytoplasm within the cell. This is known as cytoplasmic streaming. And along with that, along with the cytoplasmic fluid, when we see through a microscope, electron microscope, it is observed that along with the cytoplasmic fluid, the organelles also appear to move. Now, when I say functions of cytoplasm, very important functions like it is the site for many important metabolic reactions. So many very vital metabolic reactions, it occurs in the cytoplasm. For example, glycolysis. So what happens in glycolysis? Breakdown of glucose occurs. So this is a very important metabolic reaction that is needed, and this occurs in the cytoplasm. Apart from this, many other reactions also, like synthesis of fatty acid, nucleotides, and some amino acid, it also occurs in the cytoplasm. Now we know that these reactions are occurring in the cytoplasm. So our cytoplasm, it must contain the enzymes that are required for all these reactions, isn't it? So cytoplasm, it also acts as a storehouse of useful compounds like amino acid, glucose, all this. These are present in the cytoplasm. Apart from that, it also dissolves the waste products. The unwanted products are dissolved in the cytoplasm.